Hello everyone, today we will introduce to you a multi-point tape wrapping machine for new energy high voltage lines. Then let Mr. Liu introduce this machine to us. How many years have we been making this machine?
This machine has been in development for almost 2 years.
How many units did we sell?
There are more than 10 or 20.
Are they all in the new energy vehicle industry?
Yes, but there are other industries that use it too.
How is the multi-point winding done? Is it 3 at the same time or 1 by 1?
Let me show you. After the workers placed the wiring harness, it will wrap around the first wrap position. After winding, he has a device that pulls to the left. Pull the harness to the left to the second position. After wrapping the second position, pull up to the third one, and so on. It can be winded indefinitely.
So can we now demonstrate this with a single step?
Sure.
This one has a foot switch. It is also a semi-automatic.
Yes. It is possible to perform a clamping after putting in the first point.
Wrapped up a downward pressure. Tighten that tape.
Right.
The advantage of that is that its spacing must be fixed.
No, the spacing is adjustable. Any adjustment can be made in its parameters.
But after it's adjusted, its standardized spacing, there's no margin for error.
Yes. We can do this one with an error of 0.2 millimeters.
Its error is very small, can meet the customer's use needs. This harness is a new energy high voltage wire. For example, a charging station is wrapped with this machine. What is the purpose of this tape wrapping?
When this high voltage cable is installed in a car, it will need to use a carabiner. This tape is wrapped around the snap-in place first. Protecting the high voltage line means preventing it from getting scratched. This ensures a protective effect when the clips are installed.
What are the requirements for the material of its tape?
We don't have any special requirements for the tape material. Normally, we can use this kind of tape and high-temperature tape, including PVC tape.
Maybe this cable is a little shorter if my cable is longer.
The wire length can also be set on our side. The first is that its points can be set in multiple points. The second one is program comes with a long line of use. The principle is the same as just now, just seeing it in. For example, after the first point is wrapped, it pulls to the second point. If its second point is not far enough, it can continue to pull a frame to make this point without winding up. It can make it more spaced out. Can be used for a wide range of sizes.
So what's this speed?
We have adjustable parameters for this. The overall speed is about 6 seconds for a single wire. However, its speed advantage is more obvious when it corresponds to multiple wires.
How?
For example, it only takes about 10 seconds to wrap around 3 points.
Is it possible to save parameter settings?
Yes, we have that feature on this device. After logging in the recipe, there are 10 preset recipes in total. Can be set freely in 10 recipes, including each winding, the distance between the points, the total number of windings. The number of windings can be set. After saving, you can use it directly in the next time.
It's a great time saver. So basically, what are the parameters that the workers have to adjust?
The parameters that workers need to adjust are a number of tape circles and a distance between each point in the recipe. Just make adjustments within this recipe. It can be wrapped 10 or 20 times. Infinite laps are possible. It is in principle winding and then cutting. It can be freely wound according to the number of turns you set and then cut.
And is there a wire diameter requirement for this?
The wire diameter of our regular model is within 26 millimeters.
What if it's more than that?
Can be customized if exceeded.
Is customization customizing this fixture?
It's the overall customization of a structure.
What about our electrical section?
Our electrical appliances are mainly PLCs and a Mitsubishi servo motor.
This is a PLC from Shinji. How many watts is this Mitsubishi servo motor?
400 watt.
So these 3 are the drivers.
Yes, our customized stepper drive motors.
I see a power source here.
It's a power supply from Minville, Taiwan.
So our motor parts are all made of famous brands.
Yes.
Why did you choose Mitsubishi servo motors?
Because Mitsubishi servos are recognized worldwide for their quality in the first place. Secondly, it facilitates a speed increase when dealing with our rotating structures. Because if the customer requires a higher number of laps, it will be a clear advantage for productivity improvement.
If we say that for large companies they also have the option of a full servo solution,
We can do full servo upgrades on all other motors.
The touchscreen will be available in Chinese and English.
Yes.
For instance, if we wrap 3 points in a row this time, what is it going to do with Oblivion? So will we have this problem?
We've taken this into consideration during the design process. We'll have an interface on our side. The main function of this screen is to check the completion of each winding. When the setting in the recipe on our side is the total number of points to be changed, the whole thing will be altered accordingly. It's a total of 5 points. After each wrap, it's green if there are no leaks. If it's a time of failure, it's going to alarm. When the alarm goes off, it'll show how many spots are unwrapped.
It solves the problem of manual labor due to fatigue.
Yes.
Can our machine also wrap this kind of iron and copper sheet in addition to this round wire?
Iron filings like this one can be set at points.
And what's the difference in operation between a flat one like this one and a round one?
For this type of flat wire, we make a structural optimization and modification, including the main parts of the jaws, and the tape head device will be upgraded. It makes the head of the tape more snug and stable when it is applied to the flat wire.
Is it going to be a big left-right deviation here?
This deviation between the left and right sides is very small. Normal is guaranteed to be within 1 millimeter.
So what's the after-sales guarantee on this machine?
The first is the wear and tear of the jaws, because the jaws will wear out after a long period of clamping. We will educate our customers on how to use the program, tell them under what circumstances the jaws may need to be replaced. We'll do a regular replacement and so on.
So the wear part is probably the jaws.
And the blade. The blade is inside.
What about the blade's longevity?
This blade lasts about 3 months.
What are the blades made of?
The blades are white steel.
And what air pressure do we need for this machine?
Our normal air pressure for this machine is around 0.5 MPa.
Well, do we have to use a translating screw or something like that?
It works. It's under this hood. We use a complete set of servo modules. The advantage is easy to install, easy to maintain and replace. Because it is a complete set, it does not involve manual assembly that can lead to variations and errors in its accuracy. If it fails after a long period of use, it can be replaced as a complete set. It can also be a complete set for return to the factory.
How much more efficient can this machine be compared to manual labor?
Manually, if the number of laps is more 3 or 5 laps, a worker needs to cut the tape before winding it, which would be tiring for the laborer. The second one is the control of the position. He needs to put the new energy wire on the fixed fixture to make a distance measurement and confirmation. So it could take 20 or 30 seconds for the whole line. If it's a lot of points, they'll slow down accordingly. But the opposite is true for our equipment. The more points we have, the more efficient it is, and you can control the accuracy of the distance very effectively.
So how long will it take for us to get our money back on this equipment?
3 or 4 months or so.
So it's a very cost-effective and precise device.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.